Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about one of the most powerful tools that we have in the C programming language, and that is called a loop. Now, what a loop does, it allows you to run a certain piece of code over and over again as many times as you want. So I'll show you guys the structure or syntax of while loop. It is kind of familiar to if statement. The keyword is while, then in parentheses test, same as if statement, and in curly brackets the code that you want to execute. So now I'll take an example of while loop so that you did not get confused. So I'll take a variable int apple which is equals to 1, and in test I'll write apple is less than 6, and in code I'll print if it is true. I'll print it will print printf there are %d apples \n comma apple. So now what it is going to do is it first set the variable equal to 1, and then it's gonna test it 1 less than 6. Yes, it is. And as long as it is, it will run this bit of code and print there are %d apples. In place of %d, it will store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 6, because apple is less than 6. Now if we run this, it will show us uh, there are 1 apple forever and ever, and you can see this is blinking. It's like printing out a million times, or however fast your computer is. Now we need a way to end this loop. We need increment. We need to increment apple if there is only like a increment operator or something. So yes, we have in our last tutorial we studied about increment operator. If you did not see the video, you can check this on the I button. So basically, increment operator is very essential in loops. You have to use increment operator every time you are making a program with loops. So now what we can do is change up our loop to say something like apple increment operator plus plus. What this is going to do is every time this loop occurs, it's going to add 1 to apple each time. So if you run this, the first time apple is equal to 1, it tested it, and if it was less than 6, then print out there are 1 apple. After completion of this, it adds 1 to the apple. So now apple is equals to 2, and which is less than 6. Then it prints there are 2 apples, and it will go till it come to an end where the apple is less than 6. So we have to print that statement with the new value until it gets 5, and once the value apple is equal to 5, which is less than 6, and after that any increment happen to 5, it will get false according to our test, and it did not print there are 6 apples. So again, what I want to show you is this. There are 1 apple. First apple is equals to 1, which is less than 6. There are 1 apple. Then it incremented this with increment operator. So apple equal to 2, which is less than 6. There are 2 apples. Then it incremented 2 plus 1, which is equals to 3. So apple equal to 3. Apple equal to 3 is less than 6. There are 3 apples. Then apple equal to 4. Apple equal to 4 is less than 6. There are 4 apples. Then apple equal to 5. 5 is less than 6. There are 5 apples. After that, if we print this, apple equal to 6. 6 is less than 6, which is false. There are So false statement does not execute. That's why we have only 5 statements. So this is how a loop works, and if in case we did not know how to use loop, then we have to type this code 6 times, and it will be very difficult, and the program will be like 900 lines long. I hope you understand the concept of while loop. If you have any queries, you can ask me on comment section. That's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button and do subscribe my channel.